Johnny, are there people out there that keep their beliefs and their opinions to themselves because they don't want to rock the boat? Well, I think that does occur, Johnny. I mean, we got this famous cat incident in England just recently. Oh, that cat one, yeah.
That it emerged that a teacher had branded a 13-year-old girl despicable because she refused to accept that a classmate identified as a cat.
Crazy stuff in the world, including, how's this from the UK? This is a Year 9 class where one of the kids decided to tape the idiocy being said by their teacher. Roll the tape.
How dare you? You just really upset someone. Saying things like, should be in an asylum.
I didn't say that. I just said if they want to identify as a cat or something, then they're like genuinely
Then they've gone.
they're crazy.
You were questioning their identity.
I wasn't a question. I was just saying about the gender. I didn't say anything about them.
But where do you get this idea from? There's only two genders.
I just said my opinion.
That is my opinion.
If I respect their opinion, can't they respect mine?
It is not an opinion.
Yes, it is.
It's not an opinion. It's only
It's those two just think there's only two genders.
There's only a boy and a girl.
Literally. There's no other private part within the two.
Gender is not linked to do with not linked to the past that you were born with. Gender is about how you identify, which is what I said right from the very beginning of the
I just don't agree with that. So why should I have to...
Well, so Johnny, what do you mean? Well, the teacher is getting into this girl, and this young girl says, I don't want to believe that the girl next to her thinks she's a cat. That's bullshit. And the teacher gets into this girl, admonishes her, and says, well, you should be doing this, and you should be ashamed of yourself, and it's bloody reprehensible and all that sort of crap. But I can guarantee that every other kid in that class, they're all sitting there thinking the same thing. They were just too scared to come out and say it.
What do you want me to do, draw your picture?
Holy shit!
I called a train, I met her name. She was a hefty and a real John Dane. She was pretty from New York City.
So you've got a whole classroom of kids sitting there quietly thinking that girl's right, you know, it's fucking ridiculous, but they can't come out and say it. Yes, you're right.
We're terrified of being alienated from the tribe. We're terrified of standing out because, as you know, thousands of years ago that meant certain death. But we've been programmed that way. So I think what happens a lot, Eric, is that a lot of the time people are scared to be authentic. People are scared to say what they truly think and feel. People are scared to live the life that they truly want because it would mean in part that they risk alienation from the tribe.
It's a really interesting point. Let's assume that those fears are reasonable, valid, and evolutionarily based.
Well, by Jesus, if you extrapolate that, Johnny, you're going to end up with everybody getting around with thoughts in their head that they're too scared to mention. Now, it's not just that instance, Johnny. We're surrounded by things, different beliefs and all sorts of stuff. And people these days, because things can get out of hand on social media, or whatever you bloody want to call it, they're not game enough to say what they actually think. So, yeah, it seems you've got this huge swathe of the population there's huge swathe of the population getting around with things in their head that they actually want to say, but they feel pressured into not saying them at all. Yeah, whatever. So is that a good thing for society or not? Well, Johnny, it's been a bloody eye-opener, this particular episode. Now, you don't have to be rude about it, Johnny. You can think the guy over there is a dickhead. But you don't have to come out and say it just to get it off your bloody chest. There are some things that you've got to bloody... That's not what we're talking about here. That's just politeness. Oh, that's fucking bullshit, Johnny. Come on.